Yo, what is going on guys? It's New Zealand Big C, the average gamer here. As some of you may know, I am a pretty big Sony and PlayStation 4 fan, so I thought to myself, even though we are already a month into it, why not release a video showing my top 5 most anticipated games coming to the PlayStation 4 in 2008. Before I begin, let it be known that these are not exclusive to the PlayStation, but rather games that will be released on the PlayStation. Coming in at number 5 is Far Cry 5. Step aside exotic islands, cavemen, and African drug lords. The next installment in this amazing and bloody series brings the terror right into the heartland of the United States, set in modern day Montana in the fictional town of Hope County. You take control of a deputy who becomes entangled in violent conflict between an evil doomsday cult known as Eden's Gate and the resisting residents of Hope County who have seen their family and friends taken by the cult. Just like the other Far Cry games, this one offers a huge open world to explore, with plenty of things to see, do and eliminate. March 27th this year is the day you can go out of your way to kill as many white cult supremacists as you can handle. So mark your calendars and sharpen those knives. At number 4 we have God of War. Granted, I have never played a God of War game in the past, but this one looks like it will hit all the right notes with me. Despite being the 8th installment in the God of War series, this will be the first time a God of War game is not set around Greek mythology, but rather Norse mythology. Kratos will return as the main character, but this time he has a son join him on what looks to be an amazing adventure. Even though Kratos now has much more responsibilities than ever before, ass-kicking and soul-destroying are well and truly still there for this badass father. The father and son storyline will surely tug at the heartstrings of many, and it looks like it will have more of a serious tone to the story than the usual highly sexual and violent ones of the past. Developed with strong action RPG overtones by Sony's Santa Monica studio, it's scheduled to arrive in April. Spider-Man swings in at the number 3 spot. Insomniac's first foray into a licensed game is an open-world combat, stealth and web-slinging title, making use of Spider-Man's special abilities, with comparisons being made to Batman's much-loved Arkham series. There have been several previews of this game now, which does a great job of showcasing the various types of mechanics, action and humour we all know and love about Peter Parker, and it looks like you can do so much more than any other Spidey game out there. Speaking of which, previous installments of Spider-Man on consoles and PC alike have been mediocre at best. So here is hoping the game plays just as well as the trailers and gameplay videos suggest. The game was first revealed at E3 in 2016 and is likely to drop later on this year. In the number 2 spot comes The Last of Us 2. Not much has been said about The Last of Us 2 so far. Yes, this one does not have a release date yet, and yes, there is no guarantee that The Last of Us Part 2 will hit shelves in 2018. But one can only dream, right? With anticipation for this title so high, developer Naughty Dog hasn't revealed much about the game, but we can expect it to be good looking and extremely violent. What we do know, however, is that this post-apocalyptic combat adventure is set 5 years after the original, and will take place mainly in the city of Seattle. We will more than likely be playing as Ellie, a character who was originally the sidekick to Joel in the previous version. The game's first trailers have sparked conspiracy theories and controversy alike, and even without seeing anything else, the game is already on the must-play list for most PS4 owners. We are finally at number 1, and this is probably number 1 on 90% of every other player's list. And that's Red Dead Redemption 2. The wait is finally over. Over 8 years since Red Dead Redemption was made. Over 8 years since Red Dead Redemption was made. One of the greatest gaming publishers out there, Rockstar, creating games such as Max Payne, LA Noire, and the Grand Theft Auto series, is finally releasing another Red Dead Redemption title. Rockstar's Western-themed action game will likely be one of the year's highest grossing hits, and is said to be a prequel to the 2010 release. Players take on the role of an outlaw as you range around an open world, raising hell on horseback. I mean, just from a few trailers alone, you know that this one is gonna be absolutely amazing, and I for one cannot wait for it. The game has been delayed a couple of times, but a release date was finally announced last week. You will be able to return to the violent and bloody Old West this October 26th later this year. So there you have it, my top 5 games that I am most looking forward to playing on the PlayStation 4 this year. Do you agree with any of these? Were there any that I missed? Please tell me what you are most looking forward to in the comments section below. Also, if you have not done so already, please leave a thumbs up and also subscribe for more content like this in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.